So maybe you're moving or thinking about moving to Edmond, Oklahoma, and you're starting to look at the map, but as you look at it, you're not really sure what the areas look like. You see a target here, you see a target here, but where would be the best one to go? Or where is going to be the movie theaters? Or maybe you just want a good lay of the land. So in this video, I'm gonna be opening up and taking you through kind of just a Google map overview of the Edmond area, what you can expect, what the different areas are like. My name is Kinsley Hauser, and I'm a local real estate agent in Edmond, Oklahoma and its surrounding areas. Whether you're moving in 10 days or 10 months, I'd love to be able to help you in your buying or selling process. Feel free to reach out to me. You can send me a text, shoot me a call, shoot me an email, send me a DM, schedule a Google Meet. There's lots of ways that you can get a hold of me. That way we can plan your next move. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm going to be opening up a Google map and just taking you through Edmond, showing you the different areas, what I think you might want to know before you move here. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open up my computer and let's get started.
All right, so in this, I'm going to be just kind of walking you through Edmond, the main parts of Edmond. That way, if you are moving, you kind of know what areas you might end up shopping at, where are the main stores. And so let's see, I'm actually going to start us down here in technically northwest Oklahoma City, just because this is, depending again where you live in Edmond, if you live over on this side, you might end up actually coming here pretty often. If you have a Costco membership, if you need to go to the mall, you also have Walmart and Aldi down here. So let's zoom in and let's see. Okay, so we're going to start right down here. This, you have the Kilpatrick Turnpike, which does require a toll or a pike pass, but you also can take Memorial, which runs just alongside of it. And so if you don't want to pay for a pike pass or pay the tolls, you can take that, which is what I do most of the time, if not all of the time. And so down here, you have a lot of cool areas. So you have, let's just start with Chisholm Creek, which you have Torchy's Tacos, Crumble Cookie. And this actually kind of, this road here leads you down where you have Topgolf and you have Costco, and then more of a Chisholm Creek area with different restaurants, Bandy's Barbecue, Cabela's, Pizza, all here in this area. Fuzzies, I don't know if I said that one. You have an indoor skydiving, so lots of just cool little places to shop and eat and different activities to do. And then across from that, you have Main Event, which is another cool just area to, or cool little place to play games, go bowling, things like that. And then right in here is going to be the main part of probably where you're going to do a lot of shopping. So you have, let's see, you have Walmart here, and then you're going to have your Sam's Club. Down here is where, again, kind of Chisholm Creek starts. So we're going to work our way back up. You have Target over on the other side of Memorial in Kilpatrick. You have the Chick-fil-A. You have At Home and Home Depot over here. The mall is kind of over in this area, and then you have Best Buy, and then across from that, back over here, across from Krispy Kreme, you have a Aldi over here, and then this little shopping center has in front of it Texas Roadhouse, at Outback, but then in here you have, I think, Office Depot, Kohl's, Petco, or PetSmart, one of those. So you have a lot of good shopping in here. Kirkland's is also in this area as well. Okay, and then down more through Memorial, where you have the mall, you have a lot of your main restaurants here: Cheddar's, Olive Garden, IHOP, as you can see. So lots of stores and restaurants along this area. Chili's is over, that's over off of Portland. And so let's see, Barnes & Noble, there's a movie theater in the mall, AMC is in the mall. You have a lot of hotels, so if you have people who come visit you, or maybe you're going to come visit, there's a lot of hotels that are going to be right in this area. So this is probably where you might look for a hotel, depending on what area you're wanting to stay in. And then here you have Portland or 74. And then you do have more stuff over here, more restaurants, the hospitals over here. But for the most part, we're going to stay on this side of Portland. So as you go north, you see On Cue. This is a really popular gas station in Edmond. It's unique. I never saw it until I moved here, but they have a drive-through for the gas station. So maybe you want a candy bar and a soda, you can go through the drive-through and they'll get it for you. You don't have to go in. Francis Tuttle, which is a cool program for high schoolers and just adults as well. You can take classes, and they have carpentry classes, welding, cake decorating. There's a couple of Francis Tuttle locations around, but that's a cool thing right here. And then you have the Lone Oak area here. You have some apartments here, lots of apartments over in this area as well. And then as you go north, you'll see that on a lot of the corners, you have restaurants and businesses, but all the inside here is typically going to be homes and neighborhoods. You have Angie DeBow, which is a Edmond Public School, elementary school. Another on cue here. As you go down, there's actually new development taking place here. So they're going to be building a Buffalo Wild Wings. This Dental Depot is opening soon if it's not already opened. And then you have another kind of shopping center of a lot going on here. You have Hibachi, McDonald's. Okay, now let's scroll up a bit and we will look at, okay, off of 178th, you have some really popular neighborhoods up in here. You have Rose Creek, which is right here. Where's it at? Yeah, you're going to have Rose Creek in this area. This is going to be a higher end neighborhood. Houses probably from $500 over $1 million. And then you have the golf course alongside of it. And then right north of that, you have the Grove, which is a very popular neighborhood, probably one of the more popular neighborhoods in Edmond. And then Grove Valley is a Deer Creek Public School, elementary school. That's right here. It's one of the few that they have. And then you actually have Valencia, which is another neighborhood, pretty popular right in this area. So let me scroll out. So I want to go north a little bit. And I'm going to kind of do western side, then we'll look at central, then we'll look at eastern. And you do have some more shopping and more restaurants over in this area. Definitely over here is not nearly as developed as central Edmond and what is becoming of western Edmond. But I do want to, let's see, zoom in because there's some more elementary schools I want to point out as we get. So we have Grove Valley there. Let's see. Okay, so you have the Rose Union Elementary School up here, and then Deer Creek Intermediate School. This is currently the 6th grade school. In the next couple of years, the high school will take over that building, and 6th grade will move down to the 5th grade school. But the academic buildings or the administration buildings for Deer Creek are over here. And then right along this area, you have some really nice neighborhoods, some luxury $1 million home neighborhoods. Addington Farms is a really nice neighborhood. Prairie Vale is one of the elementary schools. Right along here, you have some nice kind of more established neighborhoods. And then the middle school for Deer Creek, the one middle school, which right now houses 7th and 8th grade, is north of Sorghum or 234th Street. And then north of here, you're not going to find a lot of stuff. So we're going to kind of move our way over, and you'll see Oak Tree is a very popular neighborhood and golf course, country club up here. Really nice homes. You're going to, again, be closer to that $1 million mark. And I'm pointing out some of these big neighborhoods that are more expensive. But I mean, in here, you have tons of neighborhoods that are really affordable in the $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 range. I mean, lots of neighborhoods right here. You're going to have a neighborhood that has a lot of homes in that $200,000 range. Valencia is going to have anywhere from $200,000 to $400,000. The Grove, $200,000 to $500,000 maybe. And so I want to go back over to Central, and you'll see Cheyenne Middle School was over here. That's a Edmond Public School. There's another middle school over here as well. Let me see if I can find Heartland Middle School. Get off of that. Yeah, so there's going to be another middle school. Why is it not right in this area? Oh, there it is. Heartland Middle School right there. Okay, so now we're going to look more in Central off of Danforth. You're going to have some more shops and things. And here you're going to have your Walmart and Aldi. You can see Lowe's is up here, and I actually skipped it earlier, but Mitch Park is up here. This is a really popular park. The YMCA at Mitch Park is absolutely beautiful, just a great facility. And then just south of there, you have Kohl's and Walmart, Dollar Tree, is in here. This area is a cool area up here by Cheyenne Middle School. You have Uptown Grocery, which is kind of a nicer grocery store. You have the Garage, which is a burger place. Bahama Bucks, so snow cones, is right in here. Okay. Let's see, let's go down a bit. I already pointed out that Aldi. You'll see Edmond Santa Fe, which is one of the big high schools in Edmond, and then here's Edmond Memorial. They are going to be adding a new high school really soon, just because so many people are moving to Edmond, they're starting to outgrow it. Then you have Crest. This is going to be a really popular, more of a local type of grocery store. And then right here, you'll see this road right here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, we'll start at the top. So you have this area, which it has Nashbird, which is one of my favorite restaurants probably here, is that Nashville hot chicken. You have Hideaway Pizza over in that area. And so you have a lot of stuff right here on Broadway Extension. You have Dutch Bros Coffee, which is new, which is really yummy. And then some of the main stores that you're going to need: Home Depot, PetSmart. Kind of runs north and south through that central Edmond. Let's scroll down a little bit more. Academy is right down here. Brahms, one of your more popular fast food restaurants here. Really good ice cream. Okay, then we're going to stop here for a second because you will see Chick-fil-A, TJ Maxx. This is going to be a pretty popular area. You have Mardell's, which is like a Christian bookstore over here. The dog park, which is right here. We like to take our dogs there. It's fun. And then you get into like Harbor Freight and Tractor Supply. But then just south of that, you're going to have a lot of car dealerships right in this area. So if you're looking to buy a car, this is probably where you will go. Some car rental places in this area. Let me zoom out if I can show you. You have Oklahoma Christian University right here. This is one of the universities. And then you'll have, zoom out a little bit more. Then you also have the University of Central Oklahoma, just north of here. And so Edmond does not feel like a college town whatsoever. I will say in this area, you're going to see more of maybe rent houses for college students. And then zooming in, you'll see maybe a little more traffic in this area as well. I mean, you have Target, Lowe's, Walmart, the neighborhood market. So just a lot of shopping right in here. So you might get more congested in this area. And then you have the Edmond Rail Yard and the Ice House Project over here. This is going to be more of your downtown Edmond. In this area, kind of those downtown shops and restaurants. This is a cool place with a lot of restaurants on the inside. And then, okay, so let me scroll out a bit. It's Central Middle School, a lot of middle elementary Edmond schools right here. Another golf course you can see right there. Hafer Park is going to be a pretty popular park. And they actually have something new here. I'm actually probably about to go there when I leave. But Swig is a new place. It's kind of like specialty drinks. Think more like Sonic. So, raspberry Cokes and things like that. And so that's kind of a new, exciting place that has come to Edmond recently. All right, so there's a little bit of kind of the central Edmond area. You'll see those main stores, grocery stores, the two universities. And then now we're going to get onto the eastern side of Edmond. As you get into central and eastern Edmond, you're going to get more of those established neighborhoods. You're going to get more of the trees and things like that. And then eastern Edmond is still going to be more established, but there's a lot of new development that is taking place over here, especially kind of this northeast area. Lots of new development, new neighborhoods, really beautiful homes. One of my favorite neighborhoods in Edmond is over in this area. Okay, so now let's look and see. So if you live on eastern Edmond, you're obviously not going to drive all the way over here to go to Walmart, but you would go to the Walmart right off of I-35. So you have a Walmart and a Sam's Club here. I think there's a Buffalo Wild Wings over here as well. So you have a lot of shopping and restaurants still available on this side of Edmond. And then you are so close to I-35 that it's an easy route just to get on I-35. And then you can go down into the Oklahoma City area. And then I do want to point out, you'll see that Route 66 runs right through here into Edmond, turns into 77, and then turns into 178th, this road as you are going across Edmond. And Arcadia Lake is right here. This is a really pretty area, really pretty lake that you can see it's really large. And then a favorite for a lot of people is Pops right here, Pop 66 off of Highway 66. And they have like specialty sodas in the bottles and just a cool place. So if you're visiting, I definitely suggest going over and trying Pops. It's a cool restaurant there. And let me zoom out and I'll kind of give one quick overview and then that'll be it. So, I mean, Edmond is really a great place to live. You have so much stuff. Just, I mean, you can see with the mall, you have a lot of stores in there. There's another kind of like shopping center mall that has things like Loft, more in central Edmond. So you really have a lot of what you need. And if you don't, you are just a quick drive to Oklahoma City, which you have Penn Square Mall, which has more of your maybe stores that Edmond won't have. But overall, Edmond is really a great place to live. There's so much to do. There is some really great restaurants, great neighborhoods. The cost of living is just so good compared to some of the other places. Like I said, a lot of these neighborhoods in here, yeah, you have your luxury neighborhoods, $1 million homes, higher, $700,000-$800,000 homes, but you have plenty of neighborhoods in that $200,000-$300,000 range, and so very affordable. And really nice houses. And so this is kind of just a basic overview. I could take hours and hours and go over every single part of Edmond. And maybe in a future video, I will, do some videos specifically on Western or Central or Eastern Edmond. But for now, I just wanted to give you kind of a broad overview of what it looks like, all the different ins and outs and where you might do your shopping or where you might buy your car and where you live, what roads you might take. And so I hope that this was helpful. If you have any specific questions, for sure, let me know. And I'd love to be able to help you.
This video was helpful. I hope that being able to just see the different areas and where you might want to move, where you might end up shopping. I just hope that this added value to you. Again, if you're moving, it could be 10 days from now or 10 months from now. I'd love to be able to just sit down and help you with that buying or selling process. Feel free to contact me. You can give me a call, send me a text, email, DM, schedule a Google Meet so that we can just sit down and figure out your move, what you're looking for, how I can best serve you.